Hello again, everybody. This is RobBoberty, and I just have a channel update news thing for you. First of all, YouTube is in the process of making some changes. Basically, in the next month, I think almost exactly a month, February 20th, any small channels that do not have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of view time in the last 12 months, meaning like a total of 4,000 views from viewers. This is going to impact a lot of people. There are a lot of smaller YouTubers, my size and smaller and slightly bigger, that are going to lose monetization. And monetization isn't a big deal. In itself, it's more the side effects and what it could mean coming up. People not making those minimums are not making a lot of money on it. But one thing that worries me and a lot of other people is that if they start, that this is just the start of something, that they're going to start actually cutting out these channels entirely. It almost seems to me that YouTube wants to make it a network thing, you know, where it's like there are big companies involved. It started out, obviously YouTube started out as all small, you know, small creators making videos, making this, making that. And it seems like they might be going away from that, which is what I'm worried about. A few other things I'm worried about is, like, as people, you know, as people, me and people like me, start to get a little closer, they might keep pushing those things up, and it might just take, you might reach a point where you've spent years doing something and gotten to that point, and then they move the goalposts again, when it would have been worth it, and now you got more time of not really accomplishing anything in that area anyway. But so it's like I said, the actual money isn't the issue. It's more like what are around it. And also another thing that worries me a little bit is most YouTubers, I think most YouTubers that have got any number of subscribers and viewers and been doing it a while usually are on a network where someone else is kind of handling the money. They're kind of an intermediary and they do other stuff. Anyone who isn't going to be monetized anymore generally can't be in those, is my understanding. So I think me and a lot of other people are going to use those. And the only reason I'm in the network, I'm in a Freedom Network, and they don't do a lot outside of just being an intermediary as far as I've ever seen. They try to do a lot of things, but it's a matter of opinion whether it's really helping or not. I know there are people who are helped a lot by that group and other groups, but me personally, I haven't seen a lot out of it, except for it offers a little bit of protection in my understanding. I haven't been without a network in a while, and I have never been I've never been out of a network when I've had a lot of videos going up, so I don't know if I run into copyright issues and things like that, if it's going to be a much bigger deal. So things like that kind of worry me, but this is not going to affect, at the current time, is not going to affect what I'm doing as far as what videos I'm doing, how often I'm doing it. I'm still going to stick to my resolution. This video is not part of my resolution. I'm only counting. If you didn't see the last one, I basically made a resolution to do 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, by noon Eastern Standard Time, and trying to stick to that schedule. And anything else I do on top of that, like this or just other games I do if I have time, will be extra, but this doesn't count. You know, these things don't count for that. What else was I going to say? Another thing I wanted to talk about is I finally, probably haven't done anything in the last 2 years, I finally upgraded my computer a little bit. I've got more memory, I got a better video card. Nothing top of the line, but I can actually play things that have been playing at decent quality. I know a lot of my videos have been suffering from being stuttery and looking like stop motion sometimes when I start trying to play the slightly bigger games. So I should be able to play the stuff I have been playing, and it'll look a lot better, and maybe a little bit more, and maybe even in some of the bigger stuff. I haven't played a lot that I've seen yet. Actually, the first game I played after doing that was one that I think just wasn't optimized very well, because it still was not a big game at all, but it was still kind of funny. One thing I did play was Hello Neighbor. Since then, I didn't actually play far into it. I just wanted to see how it looked, and it looks, compared to how it looked on my computer before, it looks beautiful now. It ran great with the settings way down, so then I turned the settings all the way up, and it still ran good, so that's a good sign. I'm going to try to look back at a lot of games I could not play before and see if I can do a lot more now of that stuff. So I might be playing a lot of games that are been out for a little while and stuff like that. But if anyone has any suggestions, even if people have asked me, hey, why don't you play this? I'm like, I can't. You know, if you think of something and you don't see me playing it or about to play it, let me know. Any suggestions? Fortnite Battlegrounds is one I was going to try too. I actually got that installed on my computer. It actually ran on my system before the upgrade, but it looked like junk. Now it looks a lot better. Well, as good as Fortnite looks anyway. It looks pretty good. But I think that's about it. Yeah, YouTube changes, resolution, upgrading my computer. I made a little outline so I remember what to talk about. But I think that's about it. And thank you for watching my videos, and hopefully I will be able to continue doing this for quite a while. And that background I put on my screen, I was just staring at it and I was messing with my eyes. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.